We'll do the regular game. I have mail. I hope you enjoyed that as well. It was fun. What did I do? Oh. That was fun. I didn't appreciate it crashing my stream though. I'm actually gonna turn the music off. No music. Week 1, case 1. First of all, as a ministry, we wish you success in your new position. We wanted to remind you of the details that are important for you to make a correct judgment. You can find the evidence in the evidence file. At the same time, okay, well, we already know this. Case file. I can ask questions. Law book contains the rules and penalties for crimes that I need to look at. Okay, so I actually have to make a right decision. I will make my decision. Okay, let's see. Who is seen by the patrolling police at 2 o'clock after the specified restriction time of 2200 was taken into custody on the grounds that he did not allow criminal procedure to be applied. It was around 1:50 and I wasn't feeling well at that moment. I forgot and there were restrictions and I was wandering around. I saw the police while they were on patrol and remembered that there were restrictions. Then I insisted on not being punished. No evidence. Oh, I can paste the email. There's literally nothing to this. Why didn't you allow the police to write a fine? I didn't want it to come to this. You said you didn't feel well during the night. Why didn't you call an ambulance? You're gonna pay a fine, dude. I don't know what this would be considered. Financial? No. Evading justice. Oh my god, what is all this? It's not theft. Wait, violation. No, that's traffic. There's not even a thing for this. You're gonna pay a fine of, I don't know, 100 monies maybe? Instigation maybe? No. There's nothing even on this. Failure to fulfill commitment maybe? Violation of restrictions. There we go. Sentence 6 months public service and $1,000 fine. 6 months public service and $1,000 fine. What? Okay. Going to bed now. Give him increased penalties. Dang. Don't do the crime. Criminal record, yes. Small amount of drugs were found on the person who was subjected to an identity check by the police as a result of his body search. Just as a result of the identity scan, it was seen that the person had tried and acquitted twice before on charges of possessing, carrying drugs. As a result of the subsequent investigation, no evidence was found, but the person wasn't drugged and involved dealing. I admit that I carried the substance, but I only use it in my own environment and when I am alone. To calm my mind, I have not harmed anyone and never will. I will not use the substance from now on. Okay, well, you've already been charged twice with it, dude. $5 milligrams. No. There's no evidence. Here. Possession, 10 months. I think, yeah, it wasn't a lot, so 10 months. What was it? Hold on. 10 months public service. I have no money. Going to bed. Okay. No criminal record. CEO of Gunswick was found dead in the trunk of his car during a routine patrol by the car park security. It has been determined that the CCTV camera covering the area was not working at the time of the incident. A security guard, who was the only employee in the company at the time in the incident, became a suspect and was taken into custody of the police. On the evening of the incident, only 3 hours had passed since I started work. While I was doing my routinely hourly patrol, I saw Mr. Cole's vehicle, but opened the trunk of the vehicle, caught my attention. When I approached the vehicle, I saw Mr. Cole's lifeless body in the trunk. What caught my attention about the body was it had a red rose on it. Afterward, I had immediately notified the police. Huh? What? How do you think the killer entered the park dark undetected without an ID card? There's no evidence. There's literally nothing. Give me my money. Would be nice for the wheel and names to come back, but I think in this mode you have to abide by the book. Yeah. For her school fees, alright. I have no money now, kid. What is happening here? Bob Isaac. Vehicle is still parked in a parking lot where Lehman Diaz lives, following a denunciation on the morning of the night. The vehicle was Thought to have been stolen, the license plate was tracked. The vehicle was turned over the same morning, and as a result of the searches, packaging containing cigar scissors was found in the vehicle. Apart from this, no additional findings were found. As a result of the identity check, the person inside the vehicle was determined to be Bob Isaac, nicknamed Big, as a former car thief. We went to our summer house in County Village with my car for 2 days and a family over the weekend. At the end of the second day, I think I forgot to lock my car because I was tired from the road. There is a possibility that the person who stole it also took advantage of this. On the morning of the day the car was thought to have been stolen, a longtime friend of mine, Connell Green, called me and said he had an urgent business. He asked me to take his package to a place called Party Time. I thought it was urgent, so I went quickly to his house. He gave me a car key and a piece of paper with the address of the place where I was to take his package. So I drove up with the car. Soon I got pulled over and found out the car was stolen. I do not accept any of the accusations against me. I don't know anything. Okay, I think we can figure this out. Oh, wait. Boop, boop. Boop. Nice for the dirty judges get more money. That's true. What? Why? Cigar scissors and box found in the vehicle. Okay. 212314. 212316. So 212314. He did have the cigar box. So it was him. He's telling the truth. Digital evidence. All I can go on is the fingerprint. And it seems like he's lying. He's like, I don't know anything. You're a liar. Alright. Theft. Extortion. Auto theft. 2 years jail. You're going to jail. Mm-hmm. This is scary, the dice. I'm going to bed. Due to the recent increase in action, the government has declared a state of emergency. Man. watching it like it was going to turn off. I thought it was a cutscene. State of emergency declared. Due to state of emergency, judges can now be appointed to all types of cases. What? I didn't sign up for that. Okay. What is happening? Recently divorced, a custody case was filed by Diaz Robin, the mother of the children, for custody of their children Ezekiel and Clara. As a result of the divorce, the mother has a certain amount of alimony that she demands from the father. Is that it? Do you want to live with your mom or with your dad? What's important to me is my sister. I certainly don't want to leave her, but the best thing for her would be to be with my mother. Who would you prefer? My mother is more important to me. I think being with my mother will be better for me and my mother. Of course, with my sister. I don't want to choose one or the other. That's it? That's all I can do? Oh my god. I can't talk to the mom or the dad. Yeah, I can. What? Both of you go to orphanage. What? Now I'll give them both to their mom, I guess. They both want to be with their mom. Well, I guess, okay, the girl's like, no, I want to be with my brother. So I'm going to say, and the brother was like, no, I want to go to my mom. Because that's who I would prefer to go with. And the sister's like, don't separate me. And he's like, because I don't know. I think chat has a decision here. Okay. What does chat think? Keep them together? Okay, but do we send them with mom or dad? Then they'll get separated, Epsilon. Adopt them? I can't adopt them. They're not my kids. I got 2 kids. And a wife. And my dog looking at me. I think I have a cat, too. See how you said might? See how you said might? Do you see how you said might? You don't even know, bro. Are you gonna adopt them? No? Crazy. They're going to mom. Watch me just get assassinated. By the dad. I'm not orphaning the children, Epsilon. Okay, one person said keep them together. And you said orphan them. What am I supposed to do there? I was going to give them to mom. But now we can do all kinds of cases, I guess. Week 2. What is happening here? In the morning, a person named Amanda Sevilla, who was jogging in a forested area near the highway, came across a lifeless body of a person named Francis Kims while jogging. It has been determined that the CCT of her it was not working. Well, then why do you have them? According to the autopsy, he died as a result of prolonged asphyxiation without any signs of impact on his body. According to the allegation, the last person the deceased was in contact with was James Redlow, a member of the board of directors of Karen and Wells. That night, we left the company together. We went to the bar called Lou's Drop, and with this vehicle, after staying there for 1 hour, he dropped me off at my home. I didn't know what he did after that or where he went. we were good friends. While sitting at the bar, I saw him troubled, but no matter how much I insisted, he did not say anything. He just said that there was something wrong in his life these days, and no matter what he did, he couldn't change things. That's all I can say. I'm so sorry for the loss of a dear, close friend. That morning, like every day, I headed to the area in the forest where I always preferred to one. While I was taking a break to drink water, I saw a body laying flat behind the bushes. I immediately informed the police. All I remember is that the person lying on the ground was wearing a suit and had a red rose on him. A red rose. Like the red rose? Do we have a serial killer? Please let me open it. Oh, wait, it's right here. Okay, this one, here. 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 And this one, here. No, he's flirting. This is the second time they have a red rose, though. So it seems like it's a serial killer going after businessmen. Literally no one. There's no evidence. There is no evidence saying he did it. Nothing. There's nothing. I made 700 monies. Yeah. I have 200 monies. Don't ask me for nothing. I'm saving up my monies to leave you, Karen. Incident occurred in the evening at home of Eldon Duncan. The person named Arthur Darrell who caused the injury fled immediately after the incident. An arrest warrant has been issued for Arthur Darrell as a result of the report of this guy. In the search initiated by the police as a result of the tip-off, it was determined that Arthur Darrell was hiding in his sister's house and was captured by the police in the evening and brought into the station for questioning. A month ago, I borrowed some money from Arthur Darrell. He kept calling me and telling me that my debt was doubled and increasing day by day. I told him many times that I had not yet received payment from my workplace and that I would pay my debt when I received it. Despite this, he never stopped calling and harassing me. After a while, he started following me home. Although I reported this situation to the police many times, I did not receive a positive response. As I finally left my workplace and arrived at my house, I saw Arthur Darrell behind me. I noticed that he was holding a knife in his hand. He pointed the knife at me and asked me to go quiet and go to my apartment with him. I couldn't react because I was afraid. Then we went to my apartment. After entering the house, he started rummaging through my house and looking for money. When he couldn't find money, he stabbed me in the leg. Then he quickly fled to the apartment. I took my cell phone and asked for help for the police. About a month ago, Eldon Duncan called me and told me that he needed some money. Although I was in a difficult situation myself, I gave him the money he asked for and explained the situation to him. He said he would pay me the money as soon as possible. Since he did not respond after a month, I couldn't stand it and called him and told him that he had to pay his debt. He told me he would pay his debt if I came to his house on the date and time he said. When I went to his house, he told me that the money was in his apartment and that we should go up to the apartment. When we got home, he asked me to sit down and said he would come back soon. Then he stood in front of me with a knife and started making threats to me. I told him that he had to pay his debt no matter what. Then he swung the knife towards me. At that moment, I made a move to defend myself, and the knife was stuck in Eldon's leg. Afterwards, I took the knife and ran to my sister's house because I was afraid. They're probably just watching me like, what the heck is he doing? It's getting more confusing. Playing games on your phone while on a case, yeah. Okay, 21272. Easy fix. 21282. 21272. But I mean, either way, you did touch the knife, huh? Okay, so Arthur is definitely the guilty party here. Attempted murder. Homicide crimes. Attempted murder. Why is there no attempted murder? Excuse me? Okay, physical assault. Home invasion. 2 years. 8 years. 10. So you get 10 years, dude. 10 years for you. Criminals who are not mentally well will be sent for treatment instead of punishment. Sounds about better than should. Positive mental health. Okay. The incident was discovered by citizens using the benches belonging to Trenthor Municipality, and an investigation was launched following complaints. CC footage was examined in detail, and the person involved was Howard's Roast. As a solution, a new bench was placed in front of the Trenthor town hall, and they started to wait. He sat down on a bench at noon and took a sharp object out of his pocket. He was detained by the police officers at the same time. First of all, I didn't know it was a crime to do this. The reason I did it is that I unintentionally picked up a bad habit and it turned into an addiction. I can't control it anymore. But as I said, I didn't know it was a crime to do it. That doesn't make you not guilty, dude. You just admitted to it, goober. you're still guilty. All right. Willful damage to public property. 12 months. You get 12 months, dude. Wait, was that jail time or community service? Hold on. Public service. 12 months public service. It's not like he didn't do it on purpose. He still did it on purpose. He played himself. Yeah, he did play himself. Huh? So I'm famous on Twitter. Oh yeah, Twitter doesn't exist anymore. Trinix has released a new track in recent weeks. 3 days after the track was released, the music company The Wall released a track of its own. In response, the music company Trinix argued that its copyrights had been infringed and that it should be paid $10 million in damages, citing the track's infrastructure as evidence. The lawyer of the Trinix music production company, we spent a lot of time working on the track and we were very happy that we finally finished, but a few days later we realized that the track released by the music company The Wall used the exact same infrastructure that was used. Our problem here is not that they did this, but that they did it without permission. We decided to file a lawsuit for compensation, which we hope to get. We request that the appropriate action be taken. The lawyer of The Wall music company. The track was created with a completely original infrastructure and the log efforts in our sound engineers. This kind of accusation is unacceptable. We don't think there is copyright infringement just because the infrastructure is similar. We are sure that in the tracks we released before them, they also have tracks that are similar to our infrastructure. We do not want to be victimized by this situation, and we request that necessary action be taken. Huh? Oh. Okay. Alright, by Trinix. What do we think, guys? Do you think they should give the 10 million or not? Do you think they sounded similar or no? Now I ask chat. I can't tell. They don't sound that similar to me. It just okay. It sound pretty similar, but one of them is like bass boosted and stuff, and one's like sped up. The other's not. So I don't know. You can't put this on me. I don't know. All right, you paying $10 million, I guess. I don't know. I can't tell. 800 monies. Don't ask me for nothing. I guess. Take my paycheck for the week, you stinky kid. What's going on here? Alleged that his 15-year-old daughter, Ellie J. Muller, had played the game Last of Me 2, owned by Sony, and that sometime after playing the game, she suffered from depression and subsequently committed suicide. Huh. He's blaming a game for his kid's death. They want $10 million for the pain and suffering he has suffered. In addition, the plaintiff, Joel Muller, requests that the game be removed from sale. One of the companies is representing Sony. After playing this game, my daughter shut herself in a room. She never spoke to us. She hardly ate or slept. She was exhibiting behaviors she would never normally do. So we took her to the hospital, and she was diagnosed with major depression. About 2 weeks later, her mother came home from work and found her unconscious in her bed, having a box of antidepressants. When we took her to the hospital, it was already too late. Our company never accepts such smear campaigns. Before the release of our game, we stated the legal age limit was 18. Here we see that Mr. Miller's daughter, Ellie, does not meet this age limit. In this case, the fault lies entirely with the family. First of all, there are many, many reasons people commit. Not just because I played a game. No. Some people find happiness in games, and if you don't, you shouldn't play that game. Change game. Find a different game. You still bought it for her. Dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, dude. No. No, go home. They ain't getting it. No. There's no evidence that states, did she write you a letter saying that she was doing it because of a video game? No? Well then don't take it to court, dude. You don't know. Look there, see, I said I had a cat. Like, you don't know what. You don't know why. You are not in her head. You never were. What is happening here? Huh? We're offering you $500. I'm not doing that. Get out of my face. I'm not releasing them if they're guilty. Criminal record positive. The pickup truck and Jeremy Alder and Mike Byrne were traveling in was stopped during his police stop. As a result of the searches, a large number of drugs and weapons were seized from the vehicle and used by Jeremy Alder and Mike Byrne. As a result of the identity check and investigation, it was understood that Jeremy Alder and Mike Byrne were members of the cartel. I don't deny that we were transporting drugs. It was our duty to get them across the border, but of course that duty, the mafia, in collaboration with our cartel, apparently sold us out. If we were going to jail, we revealed our identities one by one. So our last 5 times bigger than our previous. You admitted it. You both admitted it. Okay, down. Kinda down. Up. Kinda up. Kinda up. Straight. What was seized? Oh my god. Alright. Arms trafficking, smuggling. And I'm giving you an aggravated sentence. 16 years and a $400,000 fine. Back with rice and chicken. Bro, I love rice and chicken. What was it? Shoot. 16 years and a $400,000 fine. $500,000. Right, 500, 400. Oops. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not freeing those guys. No. I don't have it. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna open this now. You know, we could make whatever decisions we want if you keep bribing. I can't bribe, bro. I got $200 to my name. Recently, Dennis, I don't know how to say that, wanted to have, with who he thought was in exchange for money. In the telephone conversation, Sophia requested a certain amount of money and asked Dennis to deposit into her account. Did not receive any return after depositing the money. Afterwards, he reported the situation to the police and filed a complaint. Was arrested and detained at her residence. I broke up with my girlfriend about 2.5 years ago, and I had no blank with anyone. This affected me psychologically, and I thought that for my health, I could have a relationship with a lady I found on an app. I called the number provided and was sent to a bank account, and I deposited the $200 mentioned on the phone into the account. Sent me a receipt. Then I realized that they had blocked my phone number. I tried to reach them for quite a while, but I couldn't. The amount I paid is not very important, but I can't bear these people are fooling others. That's why I decided to start commencing action. First of all, I'm not a lady. I have never been. My phone rang recently as a stranger asked me how much the fee was. At first, I didn't understand. Then, thinking I was being made fun of, I told him that my hour cost $200. He asked how he could make the payment. I sent him my bank account, and then I realized that I had $200 in my account. When I realized it was serious misunderstanding, I blocked the number. And explicitly, I realized that my phone number was circulating on the internet on sites. I recently changed my number. 200. Hello, hi. What is your fee? 200 per hour, 500 per night. Which one do you want? No, you knew. Don't even. Because you're like, oh, it's a joke. That's not that. Nope, stop. Okay. Nope, this. Financial. You stole money. Okay, well, I guess it's theft then? Yeah. Theft. Fraud. Would it be fraud or extortion? I think it's fraud. We're gonna do 4 years. Should have refunded him the money. What did your case charges say? Where do I find case charges? Fraud. Fraud. Okay, cool. Fraud. So yeah, 4 years. You're going to 4 years. Should send you 10 years for lying to me. Now you're going to jail. I'm sending you for 10 years for lying to me. Shouldn't have lied to me. $900, dang! We're making bank. Bank. Don't ask me for nothing. While the police were inspecting at the border of Kioris, a person named, I don't know how to say that name, I'm sorry, Ahmed, did not comply with the stop warning and tried to bypass. Police officers persuaded the vehicle driven by Ahmed, who fled from a police stop. As a result of a long chase, a person who entered a gas station, got out of the vehicle, and tried to escape on foot was caught and detained by police after a while. A large number of foreign nationals were detected in the vehicle. I am aware that it is dangerous and forbidden for me to do this work, but I was unemployed and penniless for a very long time. I had to do the work. So you did it. Okay. Human trafficking. Great. Okay. $8 years. You're going away for 8 years, bud. He admitted to it. Occasional bribes then. I don't know if we can afford a bribe. Going to bed. Uh-oh. That was horrifying. 20%, what did I do wrong? See the case file. Okay, I can't say anything. Lawsuit against... Oh, it exploded. Lupple Consumer Electronics. Burnt battery, a Lupple brand phone that belongs to the plaintiff. Person named Brooklyn Troy has purchased a mobile phone from the dealer of the Lupple company. He claimed that during the period of use, his phone was no longer charged with an adapter other than his own charger. While using the phone while it was charging, the battery inside it exploded and caused physical damage the right hand and face of Brooklyn Troyes. He was just there about the car's extended warranty. I don't want the warranty. He's wearing a mask. He reminds me of the dude from Stay Out of the House. I don't want to mess with that. He reported the situation, did not receive the response he expected, and filed a lawsuit. $500,000. Exactly 2 months and 13 days ago, I went to Leopold dealer near my house and bought a phone. I bought a model I liked and started using the phone. During the time while I was using the phone, I never charged it with anything other than the charger that came in the box. While I was charging the phone, its battery suddenly exploded, and in addition to the damage to my hand, parts of the phone also hit my face. Afterwards, I called the Leopold authorized service and explained the situation and expected at least an apology, but it was not that what I expected. They told me that this was a user error and hung up the phone on me. So I filed a lawsuit to demand my rights. We definitely do not hold ourselves responsible for the incident. Our products have been subjected to dozens of tests, and our engineers have reported that this is not possible to give such a reaction when charged with the current adapter or more powerful adapter. We believe this incident occurred as a result of the transaction that the customer did not report and is an action designed to tarnish our brand. Where's the damage on her face, bro? My name is Brooklyn. About 2.5 months ago, exploded in my hand. Can you explain how this happened? Sorry, did you say the battery exploded? Yes. So I only used the adapter and the charging cable that came in the box. It's not possible. I think it's your fault. It cannot be from us. Is there anything else I can help you with? What do you mean? It's not possible. Happened. Am I lying? Unfortunately, I can't help you. Whoa, that sucks. Yeah, no. No, you did not. That doesn't matter, man. Manufacturer errors happen all the time. Oh, I'm still in the Discord voice chat. Hold on. Let me get out of there. Due to customer error, BS. You gonna give him money. Get better customer service. Hanging up on him like that. That was... Nuh-uh. No. I'm going to bed. Alright, guys. That's gonna do it for...